What's going on, y'all? I wanted to tell y'all something else besides that other. Hmm. And I put stuff out like this before, and that's another reason why I've gotten erased. Because I'm telling y'all things that they don't want y'all to know about this stuff. Um, I wanted to be a Navy SEAL back when I was 19 and shit. Medical kept me out. That's the reason why I look at things and I dig for stuff and I watch stuff that most people don't watch. Uh, the Sean Ryan show is one thing. He talks to a lot of special forces guys and things of that nature, Delta Force, Navy SEALs, and he talks about how they've done things around the world. Well, I want everybody to understand it. You better listen to me and you better freaking listen to me good. We have people here in this country that are not here because they love this country. We have people here that are here to infiltrate and destroy this country from the inside out. And I'll explain why. You know, if you watch some things like what I do and you hear the things that I do, and these people are talking about all different kinds of things about how they do different things in their country to our country. Our special forces and even our military, you can dig up all kinds of videos on there. They're out there. You can look. But U.S. military have their stories about the Muslims, even the ones that liked us will say that if it came down to it, they would have to follow along with their country and their conviction and turn against the U.S. It says in the Muslim faith, okay, that Muhammad made it okay for them to lie or deceive an infidel nation, okay, mainly anybody white, don't matter who you are, okay. Back in the 1800s, we were already at war with Islam because of the slave trade and the Muslim pirates. Look it up. Now, we have a lot of people coming here and our government just throws money at them. But if we tried to go to their country and get anything, they would look at us like we're crazy, like we are the alien. I want you to understand that. There are a lot of stories out there with the military talking about the people that they served with. I even have one right here in my neighborhood. Yep, I caught a father and his son, and his son was holding the Quran. And if you know anything about the Quran, yeah, just ask some quotes, the famous quotes against Jews in the Quran. Find out for yourself. Okay? So I want you to understand that what you, as a person, as a good person, would do for somebody, they will not do the same for you. That's just a fact. You can Google, YouTube. YouTube has a lot of older videos, and you can dig it up on there and just listen. They just one right after the other. How the people over in Afghanistan that we were trying to help, that they would literally shoot our guys in the back. okay? And kill them when they're going on missions, say against ISIS or whatever. These sons of bitches are so brainwashed and everything into their religion and their beliefs, they will take any chance, even though they know that they're going to get shot and killed immediately after they do that, but they don't care. They think that going to Allah, 72 virgins, all that kind of stuff, that's all they care about. If you know anything about what went on between Iraq and Iran, about how fanatical they are, you need to dig into that and see how many people died from that. Generations of males were wiped out from Iran. Okay? If you learn the things that's happened and what we have done as a country over in the Middle East in the name of flipping oil, and then also what they say, oh, we're just maintaining a little control in that part of the world. That's the reason why that a lot of people have the view of America the way they do now. But all of that has culminated into this right here to where you and I are living this bullshit. Now, I can tell you, you already know about the people that are coming here that I told you about. You hear about the stuff going on in Ireland, these knife attacks and these women and children being attacked, women being raped, and all this other kind of stuff. Yeah, these people are standing up because they have a rape culture in the Muslim faith. Look into it, okay? Do your own looking into Google, the Muslim rape, yada yada, whatever. They call it a rape game. They did it in Germany when they let all the people in Sweden and all that kind of stuff. The rapes went through the roof, man. Knife attacks, all that kind of shit. Yeah, they went through the roof. So our politicians and everybody else are telling them one thing while we are getting smoke blowed up our ass and told it's potpourri. You understand what I'm telling you? You can believe what you want, but listen to what I'm telling you. Do a little bit of research about the Muslim faith and the quotes in the Quran and how they are about just about the Muslims and goats and chunk yogurt of the young Turks literally wanting Biden to legalize bestiality. Find out about what that shit's about. He's from Turkey, okay? He's a Muslim. Okay, so that's the way it is. I'm just telling you the straight up truth. And that Anna Kasparian, the woman that's on the show with him, she's Armenian, from what I understand. And the Turks were the ones that did the Christian genocide of the Armenians. And she's sitting there on the show with, like, really? These people don't know history and all, but they're going to sit and talk about current times, which everything strives from the faith and years and hundreds of years of things before. If you look into it, or what, with David and Goliath, with all of the beheadings and stuff that they've been doing ever since. David cut Goliath's head off after he slayed him with his slingshot. He cut his head off, and that's where the Philistines and all that stuff kind of working their way because of the area that they were from. Yeah, everybody needs to kind of look into some stuff about, and go back at least 20 years. Make sure all of your information is at least 20 years old. At least 20 years old. And you'll find out more. Look at the History Channel on YouTube. There's a lot of things going on. You can find out things from around the world, from World War One and how the map was redrawn. It talks about all of the conflicts and everything, the military blunders and all kinds of things that you can look up on the History Channel. They've been the main source of information for the longest, ever since when I was a young kid or young guy, teenager, and all that kind of stuff. And I still watch it. But I make sure that most of the stuff that I watch, that I really listen to, is at least 20 years old. Man, I just want everybody to understand what kind of deal that they're falling for. Google the Grand Mufti, the MUFTI. Hitler knows very good about it. Okay? There's just so much stuff that comes out that a lot of people don't know what's happening, and they themselves are going to help the people that will eventually take power and want to enslave them. We've got all these gays out for Palestine and all this. Man, are you kidding me? Somebody needs to tell them that the Muslim faith will chunk gays off of the tallest building that they can find. Okay? That's the God's honest truth, man. They have videos of that too, like on Live Leak. Saddam Hussein and his people and stuff in Iraq. Yeah, I've watched all kinds of things to where they took one guy up and it threw him off. He cracked. They came down. He lived. They took him back up there and threw him off again. And they keep doing it until it kills them. You know, it don't matter how much they break or, whatever. They don't care. But we've got all these idiots here in the United States that are screaming, oh, free Palestine, free Palestine. And the Palestinians, whatever, whoever you want to call them, the Muslim faith as a whole, will cut your flipping head off. So, yeah. I don't want anybody to get scared. I want you to be prepared. I want you to know what you're dealing with. Don't let your good heart be your downfall and the downfall of your family either. Because that's one thing that I promise you. That is the biggest thing you're going to have to worry about is your heart and keeping your head right, because you might be looking at somebody that's about to get took out, but you can't say anything because you've got people behind you that depend on you. You know? Don't get a superiority complex. Don't try to save everybody. Don't get a savior complex either. I'm just trying to let everybody know that we still have a shitstorm coming. There's no way around it. But I want everybody to understand the people that we're letting into this country would not afford you the same courtesies if you were in theirs. That's what you need to understand, and you better understand it quick. Because if you don't, it could be your head on a platter. So I didn't want this to be real long, but I was just sitting there thinking about how to put this together, and I want everybody to understand. Look up those quotes of the Quran. Look up the Grand Mufti. All of that. I mean, just start with that. Just start with that. And you'll find out what kind of people. And this right here is their target. Has been, always will be, y'all. Because of our freedoms. Because of our freedoms. So, I hope this helps y'all. Y'all take it easy. Enjoy your life. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep your eyes open. Pay attention. Check your security at your house over and over again. Do whatever you can every day to make things better to where you and your family members can protect themselves. That's it. So, I appreciate y'all. Much love, America. God bless the United States of America. Screw you commies, you know the drill. I got more, y'all. I always got more. Have a good day. Later.